Let me grab real quick this other sheet. Look, this other sheet I will make extra copies if you want one. It'll be more like. Okay, there are 10 questions, okay? This one's on the quiz, yes. So, one of them is like, let's see, actually I'll just go through. Number 1, they're kind of a little bit out of order. Some of these are not exactly in the same order. Normally they are, but this one's not. So, there are a few, or there is one like number 1, okay? What would I do on this to solve? I'm going to just cover up the answer choices just so I have room to write. What would I do to solve for B? This one should be an easy one.
Minus 3.
Yeah, we just subtract 3. We subtract 3. What's 3 minus 3?
Oh, 0.
0 equals B. And that one will be 0. So that's your answer on that one. Let me see if I have, what does it look like on there? Yeah, that's basically it. Is everybody okay with that one? Yep, we can handle that. Okay, then it looks like there is one like this one, number 2. Okay, how would I solve for H on this one? What's over there with the H? Divided by 5, so what am I going to do? Multiply by 5. Multiply by 5. What's 7 times negative 5? Negative 35. And put it in your calculator to make sure. So that's that one. Is everybody okay with that one? Yeah, there's 2 of them. Okay. Then we have, let's see what our next one is like. I don't see one necessarily like this one. Okay. So I'll skip that one for now. And there is one like this one. Okay, number 4. All right. This one's just like the last one you did on your paper. What's my first step on this one? Plus 8. Okay, see, these are the 2 things over here with the X. Those are the 2 things I have to move. So the first thing I'm going to do is add 8 to both sides. So that'll cancel out, and I get 6/7 X equals, what's 7 plus 8? 15. Then, what do you do if there's a fraction in front of the X? You flip it. So I'm going to multiply by 7 over 6 on both sides. So those would cancel out. And then I'm just typing that in my calculator. What is 15 times 7 over 6? I'll show you up here. Times 7 over 6. You got 17.5. That's what I get. Okay, so we get 17.5. Look at your answer choices. What one of those looks like 17.5?
17.
Yeah, A, 17.5. It's that one. Okay? Is everybody good so far? That's our first 3 types on there. Are you writing? You want me to wait a second? You're good? Okay. If I go too fast, tell me, because I can wait on it. All right, then let's see what our next one looks like. Okay, this one's on there. We've had this question like twice already. Okay, the camera question. So Hannah wants to buy a camera for $570. So that's going to be my total cost for the camera, $570. Everybody good with that? Now, she's saving $50 each week. How do I write that? 50W. Or 50X, whatever you want to call it. But she owes her brother $80. What does that mean? Minus 80. Okay, so you set it up. See, it's the same thing every time, isn't it? All right, now what do you do to solve? We're going to add 80 to both sides. So 50W equals, what's 570 plus 80? Is that 650? Mm-hmm. Then what do I do? Divide by 50, that's right. And what is that?
130. I got 13. I got 13.
You got 13? I have no idea. Let me see. 650, that probably is right because the zeros. 65 divided by 5. I was not getting that at all, but I was trying to do that in my head. 65 divided by 50, 13. It is 13.
You're posting this one, Richard?
Huh?
Are you posting this one?
Yes, I'm going to post this. And then if you look at your answer choices, it said 13 right there. 13 weeks. Is everybody good so far? Yep, so that's our first 4 problems. Okay. Then we have one like this one, okay? And they are, for some reason, a little out of order. I'm going to cover up the answer choices just so I can write. How do I solve this one? What's my first step? It's a little different. Yeah, when we have that big fraction, let's get rid of that big fraction. So you multiply by 4 on both sides. What's 4 times 16? 64 equals -5 plus z. Then what do I do? Add 5. So z is 69. Are we good with that one? Anybody writing? No? Okay. Alright, then let's see. The next one, is there one like this? I think there's 2 like this. One is short answer and one's multiple choice. Yeah, so there's one like this one. It was what we did yesterday, remember? So I have 6p minus 5p. So I'm going to bring down my 2, bring down my equals. What is 6p minus 5p? What's 6 minus 5? 1p. And then what else do I have to bring down? Minus 8. Is everybody okay with that one? So we're going to have 2 of these where we have to combine some variables. Then what do I do? Add 8 to both sides. So p is 10. Okay? Everybody good with that one? Yeah? Alright, I'll erase that. Really, I think there's one problem that's kind of difficult on this. I tried to not put just too many of them. Alright, that's like our first page. Let me see what the next one looks like. Did those. I did that one. I think the next one is this one. This one's the one that's terrible. I would say terrible. We did it yesterday. It's the movie theater one with the popcorn and the pizza, or not the pizza, the popcorn and the drink and the gift card. Okay? Huh? Yes, you can. So on this one, it says 2 people went to the movies. Okay? So if 2 people went to the movies, how much does it cost to go to the movies? It's right here. So let's write that down. $9. So if 2 people went to the movies, how much is that? $18. I'm going to write that down. Okay, check. Got that. So I got the ones going to movies. They each bought a medium popcorn. So that is 2 popcorns. How much are the popcorns? It's right here. How much is that? $4.40. So what's $4.40 times 2? $8.28. Yeah, so I've got $8.80. And think, if you were trying to plan to go to the movie, you would want to add it up, right? How much does it cost? 2 movie tickets and 2 popcorns. And Neil got a small drink. I don't know what that costs. Is everybody good with that? I'm just going to call it D. So that's 2 tickets, 2 popcorns, and a drink. And now the hard part on this one is remembering the total. It said his total is $19.30, but they applied a $10 gift card to that, right? So what is that really? What is that total? It's not $19.30, it's 10 more than that. What is that? What's 19 plus 10? 20. Yeah, it's gonna be $29.30. So does everybody, to me, that's the hardest part of this problem, is knowing it's gonna be the same exact problem tomorrow, like the same words. The costs may be different, right? But you're going to have your 2 movie tickets, your 2 popcorns, your drink, and then your total. Don't forget to add that gift card to it. Does that make sense? Okay. So it's that plus the $10 gift card. Like me yesterday, we went to Dairy Queen, and we had a $15 gift card, and it cost us $5. So I have to add that together, right, to see it was $20. That's the same thing. It's that plus that. Anyway, let's keep going. So now to solve for D, I'm gonna add these two together. What are $18 and $8.80? What's that gonna add to? Is that 26? 26.8, yeah. Okay. And then what do I have to do to solve for D? One last step to get D by itself. It'll be the same steps tomorrow.
Minus 26.
Yep, we're gonna subtract that over. Subtract 2680. So we get 2.5. That looks right. $2.50 for Neil's drink. That's all they wanted to know. How much does the drink cost? Okay, that's probably the hardest problem on there. And it will be set up the exact same way tomorrow. It'll be that cost, or so that's two of those, a drink, and your total. Do y'all write that down? Are y'all good? I'll have it on the video. And I have an extra copy too. Like I can change the numbers for you. Okay, then we have, let's see, our next one. I think that's, let's see, that one's not on there. I told y'all I wouldn't put that on there. There's one like this on there, okay? How do we, and it's short answer, how do I solve this for x? What do I move first? The 2.6. So I subtract 2.6 from both sides. So 2.4x equals, what is 17 minus 2.6?
14.4.
14.4. Then what do I do?
Divide.
Divide by 2.4. And I get 6. Are we good with that one? Yeah? Okay. The only difference there was it had decimals. Same exact process. Over and over and over again. Okay? 2 left, I think. Yep, these are not that one. It looks more like, where is it? Number 3. Okay. I'm going to do number 3. All right. So for number 3, I multiply, what's 4 times y? 4y. What's 4 times 2? 8 equals 32. Then what do I do? Subtract 8. 4y equals, what's 32 minus 8? 24. Then what? Divide by 4. And what does y equal?
6.
There you go. So you distribute and then you move things around. Right? Then the last one is like number 4. So on number 4, what do I do first? I have 2 y's, so I need to combine them. So what's negative 6 plus 4?
Negative 10. Negative 2.
Negative 2. Negative 2y plus 14 equals 32. And now it looks just like all the rest of them we've done. What do I do next? Subtract 14. So negative 2y equals what? 18. Divide by negative 2. And we get negative 9. Is the bell about to ring? Yeah, I mean, we still have 4 or 5 minutes. Okay. Do I need to do any of those again? No? Y'all get those? It's not so bad? Okay, I can make a copy of this little practice sheet. I may make extra for those that left out of here.